friends in Newcastle. Dr. Butchie here with another Dr. Butchie Reads and a STEM challenge for you. Found another book about Rube Goldberg, the simple, normal, humdrum school day. I'm going to read some parts of that to you in a minute, but just reminding you, I did it just like Rube Goldberg before, and he was a real person, a cartoonist, and he had an alter ego called Professor Lucifer Gorgonzolabutz. The eccentric professor invented one intricate machine after another, and none of them were straightforward. In fact, they were the opposite of straightforward and often disregarded the law of physics. What he did was he took something simple and like, how do you put holes in donuts? And he made it very fun and complicated. So that's what we're going to do. And the challenge at the end of this is for you to put a ball in a cup, but in a very unique way. You can use dominoes, you can use cardboard, but it has to be a long process using many different things to make that ball go in a cup. And I'm going to attach a video that I did while I was at school that it actually worked. I was so excited that it worked. But this is the normal humdrum day that Rube Goldberg school day has. He made it, and it's early in an ordinary morning down an ordinary street in an ordinary house, and just for a few more minutes in the Goldberg home, all is quiet. Rube is asleep. But as soon as the sun rises and shines through his bedroom window, you'll see that Rube is no ordinary boy. He is an inventor and a tinkerer, and he builds epic contraptions. For Rube, up is down, and in is out, and no is yes. Maybe he likes doing things the hard way because it's more fun. Or maybe he just sees the world a little differently than most of us. But you can decide for yourself. Here's how Rube Goldberg begins this particular simple, normal, humdrum school day. All right, so the many different things. I picked out a couple. Here's how Rube, a surefire way to catch a school bus. Jump on an exercise trampoline. Rube leaps out the front door, grabbing a zip line. His foot bumps a chair, knocking over a pitcher of orange juice onto a barbecue grill, which smokes out the hungry raccoon who thinks it's time for hot dogs. The raccoon steps out of the tree and onto branch clippers, which cut string, releasing a boot that kicks a yoga ball into open bus doors, jamming them. This keeps the bus from moving while impatient driver grumbles, and Rube flings himself off the zip line and onto the bus. Now, that's a very extravagant way to catch the school bus other than just walking down the sidewalk into the open door of the bus. That is a Rube Goldberg project, taking something as simple as walking down the sidewalk onto the school bus and making it a little more fun and complicated. All right, let me give you another example. An epic way to make a painting. Rube releases rope, dropping bucket of sand onto trash pedal. Lid springs open, hurling rubber duck into mallet, which slams down on paint tube. A large dollop of paint hits ceramic mug, causing it to fall and hit the on switch of a fan. Spinning tube connecting to the belt turns the mechanical lawnmower blades, allowing 3 brooms to drag through paint trays and onto the canvas, creating an epic painting. Rather than just taking the paint and the brush, there is Rube Goldberg's elaborate machine invention to create an epic painting. It is pretty cool. So it's taking something simple and making it a little more complex, which kind of makes it fun. All right, here's an effortless way to play with the dog while practicing the piano. Rube plays the piano, pressing the foot pedals, which pulls the strings, which causes a feather duster to drag back and forth, sweeping flour out of a bowl. As the bowl gets lighter, the scale rises, pulling string and causing painting to tilt down. The angled picture allows a rubber ball to roll down the edge of a frame onto a chute and into the pitcher. The pitcher drops, pulling string, which lifts hats, revealing cheese to Bertha, Rube's Siberian cheesehound. Bertha's leash pulls the revolving hat stand as she chases her favorite snack, running in circles, creating a never-ending play session for both piano player and pet. So again, a very elaborate contraption for just practicing the piano and giving your dog a treat. So those are some examples of Rube Goldberg's simple humdrum day. And after an ordinary day, down an ordinary street in an ordinary house, it's late at night in the Goldberg home. All is quiet. Rube is asleep. Shh, now it's time to dream. And I have ordered another picture book about Rube Goldberg that looks pretty neat. It hasn't come yet. When it does, I will read that, and I will include that too. But that was just a little example about how it took something so simple as painting a picture and added some steps to it that made it a little more fun and elaborate. So that's what my challenge to you is. You need a ball and a cup, and you can use any other materials that you want to allow this ball to travel and plop right in the cup. I'm going to include the video that we made while we were at school, and it actually worked on the first time, which was awesome. We were very surprised that it did work. But that's the trial and error of doing inventions and creations and maker projects. Sometimes they work the first time, other times they don't. And if they don't, what do you have to do? You have to go back and make some changes so that the idea of getting the ball into the cup becomes a reality. And I attached a flip grid to this so you could show us your progression of how you're going to make a ball, any size ball, go into a cup. Good luck, and I can't wait to see some of your videos. Take care, be safe, be kind. See you soon.